let's see how well this works. Maybe we'll test a couple of these. Okay, so we have cursor open here. We're in a blank folder. Let's do like generate me a note-taking app. Okay, take two. Generate me a note-taking application. Make this a landing page with a form. The form will contain a title and a text area. This is equal to a single note. Below the text area, we will display all the notes by order of date created. When you click on one of these notes, it will take you to a page containing the note. Okay, and we'll say this is equal to a single note below the text area. We'll display the notes by order of date created. Okay, as a link with the title. When you click on one of these notes, it will take you to a page containing the note. Let's even get really specific here. Let's get really specific, and let's do like use a typical tech stack, Next.js, that's probably good. Tech stack, Next.js, and then let's even all right, stop it. Next.js, that's probably fine. Tailwind, etc. We're gonna say etc. Let's see how well it does. What I'm trying to get at here is I want to show like the at least in my experience so far, even with the latest models, things fail when you start to add like a database to them. But let's see how well this does. We'll give it a second here. Create a note-taking application with Next.js and Tailwind. Create next app. Yep. Okay, it's creating nicely. Let's come over here. We got Firefox open. Firefox open. We could do this. We'll come to like localhost 3000. That's fine. It's unable to connect, obviously. Alright, the project has been created. Let us see how well it does. I'm sure it'll do fantastic at this. I know it will because I've generated this 1,000 times. I've done all kinds of, for showing a client a demonstration. I've done several events where we use this as an intro, and then iterate on it. So I'm positive this will do fine. Okay, it's generating. Get you out of the way. Dynamic route. See how well this does. I mean, it's great at just dumping tons of code. Usually if we then go and look at the code, it doesn't look too bad here. I mean, this looks like if I task a dev on one of my teams for doing this, it seems like they wouldn't come back with much different than this, for sure. For sure. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? That's a good question. I have an opinion on that, but we'll see. But I think it looks fine. It looks fine. Maybe if you were going to do a code review, you would be like nitpicky and say, hey, can you make some things reusable, etc. But this is like a one-off, something we want to get out quick, so you wouldn't get on anyone about such things. This is something I always run into. I don't know. This is probably because my Node.js is outdated, but like you can't guarantee that every person is always going to have the latest Next.js. So like it needs some way of doing this. For me, I just do like nvm use up here. But see, it's like, yeah, you see this? It's like going through all these crazy things here. Stop. Okay, because now if I just do nvm run dev, it'll probably work. Okay, how we looking? Here? That right there, for vibe coding sucks. Vibe coding sucks. It's great, it's amazing, but it sucks. You can see I've done this before. It saves it in the store. So it's just generating. This looks a lot nicer. The last time I did this, it looked like very vanilla. So there's improvements in that. This looks nice. So now what I want to do is, again, I can massage it to get it to do what I want, for sure. But if I imagine that I'm just a dude who's like been sold on vibe coding, okay, the next thing I want to do is like I need this to actually be a thing. This is stored in my local store. So now we'll say like, now add a backend route for saving the note and one for loading the note, and integrate this into the app. Add a database using a Docker Compose, maybe a MongoDB, and ensure the backend is built around this. Okay. Maybe, I think it said Mango. Okay, MongoDB, and ensure the backend is built around this. Not good prompts, but let's see what it does. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how well it does. If it does great, great. It's come further. The last few times I've tried this, it has been like I have to intervene. Because it like starts hitting what I would say are pretty simple errors that it has no idea. Kind of like there with the NVM, it doesn't know what to do, so it starts like going extreme. Kind of like a junior engineer. Like you leave a junior engineer with something, you know there's going to be a little issue, you're hoping that he can fix it. You come back 2 hours later, and he's like, the whole code base has changed. He's added thousands of lines of code. None of them do anything but cause more issues. None of them actually solve the problem. He doesn't delete them because he doesn't realize. Like he's just spamming. Like Google this. There's 10 responses. Every single response that the junior engineer clicks into, copy paste, spams it, doesn't delete, doesn't do anything. Just move on to the next one. Now we're 10 pages in to copy paste spam. And it's a mess. And in my experience, vibe coding is that. It's a fully automated version of that, which may be better or worse. I don't know. Let's see, though. If it works, I'm going to be really happy. Come on, fingers crossed that this works. Okay, it's adding a .in file. Did that actually pop up? .in.local. I think that it's not allowed to actually. Yeah. I can't actually do this, so I can run this for you. Let's copy you. I can run that for. Again, I gotta intervene. A normal person would not know that it's an in file, and but that's fine. .in.local. Here we are. Nice. Auth source admin. Okay, cool. I don't actually even know what that does. No tea, just have water. Vibing. We're vibing right now. Come on. Fingers crossed. Need some music or something, Gets kind of boring, honestly. Individual note page to use the API as well. Okay, let's see how we do. Connection refuse. Maybe I just need to run Docker Compose for it. Let's see. Do I just need to run Docker Compose up-d? Okay. I don't know. Okay. All right. Let's see. This would probably fix it. Let's see. PI notes, connection refused. Let's hope that fixes it. Okay, I was gonna do that anyway. Okay, my bad. My bad, bro. Skip. gonna skip you for now. It's extracting. Come on, you got this. There needs to be like a pause button. Uh-oh, I'm freezing up. There needs to be a pause button here. You know? Alright, come on. So close I can taste it. We're almost there. Docker can be intensive. Okay, alright. Alright, now the claim is that we are here. Let me come down here and maybe what I need to do is quit. Failed to load nodes. Okay, so what happens if I refresh? Alright, is it actually working or? Okay. So now, here's a perfect example. Like here, if I'm just a person who's trying to get an app off the ground, what the hell do you even do here? Like you don't know what to do. You have to like start debugging. You have to start debugging, and then I imagine just, let's say like here, let me close some of these maybe. Like you don't want to reject this, right? It did a lot of work, so we'll accept it. If you're a normal person though, what the hell do you even do here? Like you don't know what this means. I know, like your typical junior engineer would not like. His mind looks at this and breaks. Okay, like even simple and like learning to read command line errors like this is a skill. Is a skill that is acquired over time. Let's see here. Damn it, my computer is freezing up. Not a good look. So it's a double-edged sword, basically. Things are a blessing. The kind of things that you would go and look up a bunch of blog posts and glue together before work really great. But man, this is not a replacement. These things are not yet a replacement for engineers. Just gonna give it one chance to fix. Oh, unauthorized. What is it even looking at? Okay, Express. Yeah, I don't have that. These are not yet a replacement for engineers, and I think the marketing, 90% marketing, 10% delivery, and it's crazy because what is here is amazing. Like this is something that a few years ago, oh my god, we had this, but the marketing pushes things so heavy that when you use it, you're almost let down. It's crazy that you could use something like this and be let down, but that's where we're at right now. Okay, this video is getting on the longer side, so I'm just going to let it keep going. Hopefully we don't crash out again. I definitely need a new laptop. This is not a great one. Alright, come on. You know what to do already, right? There it goes. Now it's doing NVM. Okay, nice. Now it's doing NVM. How is it opened another one? Okay, so that seems like a bug in cursor. Like it even ran NVM, but then when it goes to start, it's like it starts a new terminal. Yeah. NVM use VM run dev. You just stop for now. And let's see if it actually fixed it. Okay. Alright, there we go. It did actually fix it, I think. This is a test note. Here is a test note written by me. Create note. This is a test note written by me. Failed to load. Okay, now that's broken. Note not found. Okay. Iterative. This is what Karpathy said. Just paste it. Just vibe code. You just paste the errors and don't even give it any context. Okay, sure. Yeah, should be awaited. Okay, let's check this. This is a test note. Still failed. Why did it fail now? Still failed. No. It's saying 404. That's weird. Stop doing that. Stop taking me back. Oh, I see. It's redirecting the home page there. Is it though? Is it though? I'm sure we can get it to work. You know, if you massage things, and I'm sure we can get it to work. Let's try this real quick. This is still broken though. I don't know. Maybe I just need to, let's see what's the next error here. If okay, but anyway, here's a vibe code. It's like you can get there with it's like engineering though. Like you can get there. You kind of have to know a little bit. You can get there here. I don't know. Like maybe we could pick this up later and try to add more complicated features and show like as the errors get harder, like cursor can be less useful. It did solve the main one here, which is really awesome. I don't know yet what the second error is. I'm not going to bother going into it right now because we're approaching the 18-minute mark. But yeah, here's an example. Building a note-taking tool, the errors you run into, how it kind of solves them, how you have to manually intervene in some cases. Hope that's useful. Thanks.